Greetings, divine beings. I am the observant queen. Welcome. When you observe nature, you learn so much from it. You can learn from the seasons how change brings transformation and how change moves you to the next cycle. Anything that has life and that is alive goes through changes. Without change, you don't grow. Without lessons or seasons, you don't change. So change is good because change is progress. Allow changes to shift you to the next level. When the wind is blowing, you don't see the wind, but the leaves, the trees, the grass moves side to side, left to right. And in that process, what needs to fall, falls. What needs to break away does just that. And what needs to remain, remains. What remains is what is still needed, or what is still in a process of evolution. Nature goes through a process, and planets through a procession. How are you different from nature, from that which nurtures you? Can nature live without you? Yes. But can you live without nature? No. So, tune in to nature. Be present with nature. Take care of nature. Nature takes care of you. Tune in, tap in, and you will know what each season in your life is calling for you to change in order for you to transform. So, yeah, seasons come and seasons go. Even in our own lives, there are times when we are up and up full. We are going and running. And then there are times when it's like you're in the ocean and the wave that you just didn't expect was gonna come comes and hits you, and woof, you're down on your hands and knees begging, please, Lord, what is happening now? Oh man, we are all going through a process of change. And sometimes you think you're floating, and all of a sudden the balloon pops and you have to land. Humans are the only species afraid of change. We tend to hold on to things even when they don't serve our own good or the highest good of all. Most times we are afraid of what's coming next. We invest so much time watching what is happening outside. We believe more in what others are saying than we do in ourselves. Bayede nina bezulu, baphathi bezimpophoma, imifula, amachibi, iziphethu nolwandle, nina baphathi bamanzi, siza ngokuzithoba nenhlonipho. The good ones doubt their power, strength, and abilities to bring change, yet the foolish are not afraid of persecuting their wicked plan. Ain't that crazy? We are all born free, yet we are like animals kept in zoos and circuses for entertainment of the spectators. We have been living in mental slavery entertained by foolishness, harm, hurt done to others, and even to our own selves. We have given so much power away to those that we have put in pedestals and glorified. We want to fix what's not broken and break what doesn't need to be fixed. We eat more than what we need, take more than what we need, and consume more than what we need. Yet, from nature, we learn that in each season, something is given and something is received. It is not only what is happening outside of ourselves that we are confronting, but we are also confronted by what we've been hiding and running away from in our own personal lives. For we cannot go clean outside when our own house is unattended and neglected. So let us clean up our own mess and watch the transformative ripple effect change the world we live in. Let us unplug from all the dying, unsustainable systems and abandon the sinking ship. Life has presented us with contrasts so that we may know the difference between the needs and wants, what's working and what's not, which cords to cut and release, and which seeds to save for the next season. With these cycles and contrasts, we have a choice to choose what resonates with the truth. Where people and animals are not used, abused, then rejected and refused. Where the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regards to race. Where the resources of Mother Earth are not exploited, ravaged, and raped, but rather nurtured, protected, and respected. Where the only nation we see is that of human spirit. We are waking up from a nightmare into a conscious reality, realizing that we, the people, have the power to create heaven on earth. Maybe what we thought was working against us is actually reminding us of our strength. It is a sign we've been waiting for, telling us to change direction, to adjust the sails, and to look before we step into a snare or fall into a trap. What may be bitter in the mouth is just what is good for a healthy gut. It gets darker before dawn. A storm may come and shake us, but then the rainbow appears. The world will not get back to abnormal. There's light coming from the horizon. The sun is firing some shots, and we are catching feelings, receiving upgrades, light codes, becoming superhuman. This is our divine inheritance. We are witnessing the sign of the times. We were born for this shift. The acts of kindness may not be televised, but we, the people, are telling our stories. This is our revolution and our resolution. No one can stop what we are birthing. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Let the hungry be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, and the infants cared for. So as you rise, greet the sun. Dance in the rain. Walk as if kissing the earth. Tell your stories around the fire. Laugh out loud. Speak life. Wish upon a star and marvel as the magic unfolds. You! Ukuthula noxolo makube kuwe futhi kube nawe. Peace.